What's good with y'all, chosen ones? It is 3/18. It's July 9th. I hope everyone's doing well. All that good jazz. I am wearing the same shirt that I filmed in for my last YouTube video. So, there's that for an intro. I realize, actually, I haven't done my, welcome to the Kimbole Ponce channel, where we talk about awesome things literally all the time. I haven't done that intro in a minute. I think I've been busy, and all that jazz. So, today's video, thanks for being here. Really do appreciate your listening ear, or your hateful eyes. Whatever one it is, still glad you're here because it's giving me energy and it's bringing lucrative income into me, and into my life. Either way, if you love me or if you hate me. Boom, click off, right? Did you just click off if you hate me? Anyway, have you ever thought about how every human, every system, etc., has a weakness? Have you ever thought about what your weaknesses are? Have you ever thought, man, if I were to eliminate my weaknesses, I really wouldn't have any problems? And that's kind of an exaggeration, but you're definitely eliminating chaos that's outside of your control when you eliminate weaknesses in your life. So, yeah, the title of the message is Eliminate Your Weaknesses, and you will become very dangerous and unstoppable. So, what inspired this video? I think kind of letting go of things that didn't serve me. You know, we live in a world that, like, is hedonistic, so there's a lot of wasteful things that we could be doing with our time. Negativity is a weakness. Negative thinking is a weakness. Addictions are definitely a weakness. That's something that you need. You know, you've programmed your mind to think, I need this in order to function. That was, I think, what originally inspired the video. For me, personally, I feel pretty good about speaking about this now. But yeah, like, pretty much, I feel like I think I did a self-hypnosis in order to get rid of the need to smoke, whether it be cigarettes, crack, or weed. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Relax. I'm just making a joke. I'm just kidding. It was really hard to let weed go, and the occasional cigarette. But I kind of have a new breath in my lungs, and now that I let heroin go, sorry, I'm in the mood to joke today. I'm joking. But in all realness, now that those prostitutes aren't coming over here anymore, oh my god, I'm making my stomach hurt from laughing so hard. Okay. Oh god. Okay. For realsies, though. Whatever your weakness is, bro, whatever you think, I need more of this in order to do well. And there's, like, something on my video thing saying that there's not enough space, so it might click off, and that's fine. I'll get to the point. If you can eliminate your weaknesses, you become extremely dangerous. And I'll tell you why. Once you're already at that level of, like, kind of killing it at life, whether you is a gorgeous, gentle man or a beautiful, sweet, gorgeous gal, beautiful, gentle, handsome man or sweet, gorgeous gal, yeah, like, people is watching you, and they're studying you. And what are they studying? They're studying for The moment where you are a little weak. What is the thing that you kind of use as a crutch? Um, they can even study what your sexual like taste is. Like they can see what you like look up on the line and on the line on the internet and on the AOL on the line, and they'll see what you what you're kind of a sucker for. People who are your enemies, people who don't want you to do as well as you're doing. They'll study your every move like a hawk, with an obsession that's borderline. I mean, yeah, mental illness, like that type of level of watching you to see where is she or he weak. Where can I get him to stumble? Where can I get her to? Maybe it's overspending. Maybe they'll study everything, your online shopping, advertisements. They'll listen to your conversations. Whatever that weakness is, if you're aware of it first, though, then they're not in control of the chaos. You're in control of your own chaos. And like you can create your own box of chaos. So any time that somebody comes around to try and like and just like little devil horns, however it manifests, because we fight not against flesh and blood, but against high principalities, cosmic evil forces, authorities, spiritual rulers in high places, and that's like how it manifests. It's very sophisticated how we can be tricked sometimes, right, and deceived, and that's the devil's whole shtick, is how can he go around stealing, killing, and lying. And he can steal your encouragement, he can steal your joy, and if you're doing really well, none of that works. That's all pettiness. It's all pettiness. So what people will do, people who are coming up against you, especially if you as a king, especially if you as a queen, especially kings, too, though. Like, I mean, of course, queens as well, and princesses and princes, any child of God, but especially, I mean, there's no mercy against men when it comes to, like, when you as a king and you're killing it at life and you're like bringing more people to the kingdom of lightness. There's no mercy for women. There's like a little bit. I feel like, well, maybe it's bad for both. It's bad for both. But if you're aware of your weaknesses, no one can like target that weakness if you are aware of it, right? So if you keep a consistent routine, if you keep your what's that saying, your I's dotted and your T's crossed, I's dotted and your T's crossed. You hear the warfare outside, bro? Yeah, that means we're doing good. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. I love it, bro. I love it. I do have a quote from this book I'm reading. I don't know if you guys ever think it's kind of funny how much I read, but I really enjoy it. Always have. And the reason I'm kind of inspired by like kings too, yeah, because I don't know, man. I know that men get really bad raps and whatnot, because there are bad men. There are. You know, yeah. But then there are really good men. And I don't think those men get enough credit. And I know there's good women out there too, and there's really bad women out there too. But there's something to be said about kings. And that work ethic and like overcoming like the bad rap of just men always being violent and like antagonistic and like rawr, and like scary, you know, like men just like automatically like people just assume like men are just like scary or something, like, but it's like we gotta give more room to understand men, and particularly I guess a lot of the books I read are written by really brilliant men that have helped me understand how to, like, do life better. And I'm really inspired by men's strength all the time. All the time. women's strength too, of course, but a lot of the books I'm reading, I'm really inspired by how resilient and mentally tough men are. Anyway, Conor McGregor has this great quote. It says, Conor McGregor, so in the book I'm reading, it says, when Conor McGregor beat Eddie Alvarez and made UFC history by holding 2 belts at the same time, he said, I saw this so clearly, I followed it until it was reality. I'm very confident in my abilities. I back it up with work ethic. I back it up with hours and hours of time and dedication. I never take an hour off this game. I'm very satisfied, very grateful, very happy, but not surprised. I knew it was going to happen. And then there's another quote from this book too that I really liked. The body this is said by Napoleon Hill. There is no limitations to the mind except those that we acknowledge. So, yeah, if someone's trying to stop you and it stops you, it's because you're letting it happen.